faces a serious road test against a top 25 opponent. Can they dodge the upset and keep that #1 intact? Welcome, folks, to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, home of the Iowa Hawkeyes. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on the 23rd ranked team, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. And the Hawkeyes will kick it away to start us off. Return starts from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Much of the focus on this running back who's had such a spectacular year that he has announced himself as a major contender to win the Heisman Trophy. It's tough for a running back to do that, Kirk, but how can you ignore him?
Yeah, you can't ignore him. I give really a lot of credit to the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Every single week, defenses lock in on him, and yet they find unique ways to continue to get him the football, whether it's running, catching the ball to the backfield. Every single week, he seems to be a major factor in how they attack defenses.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. The back's got it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. As a design quarterback keeper. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like,
oh, what a fumble here. He's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him?
Pretty good execution here by the offense. The quarterback keeps the ball, and the only thing is he doesn't take care of the ball once he gets upfield. The defense alertly knocks that ball loose and gets on top of it.
And here's the handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss, and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. It's a solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. Frustration in the last drive. They moved into plus territory, but coughed it up. Can't afford that down the scoreboard now. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid game there.
What a Great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run.
He's in the clear. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
What a run and a pickup for this offense. This all starts with a great read by the quarterback. Saw the defender coming in, just knew this was not the time to keep it, and he does a good job of getting it to one of his playmakers, and boy, does he make a big play.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. It's an option look. Eludes a tackle. And they finally get him down, but the quarterback keeper there picks up a big chunk and a first down. And the Boilermakers keep the football on the move. Looking to pass. It's Paul. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Purdue.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. 2nd down after that completion. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Design quarterback run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Hawkeyes will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's good for a 3. So 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this change. a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So we've reached the end of one, and time now for a great tradition here in Iowa City as the crowd pauses to wave at the Children's Hospital. Kids and their families watching this game, showing so much courage. What a great moment. And time now to begin the second quarter here in Kinnick Stadium.
I just know I was going down. That's what you found. I'm not afraid anymore.
Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. The offense will take their first hit out of the half. The tie strategy here.
Came about the way on the way. You're the reason I still live.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Boilermakers will line up to boot it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. What a stiff one. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. And looking to throw now on first down. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. His passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
There's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. It's 3rd down for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver grabs it. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And the Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. Great execution that time. The offense in a tough spot to start the drive. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Couldn't quite get to the marker. Just short of it. 4th down now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The Boilermakers pick up enough for a first down here. That's a gutsy call by this coach at this stage of the game in this field position, but it works.
Yeah, they roll the dice here early in the game, and it works out because if they don't convert there, boy, the opposing offense starts in great field position. You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the Boilermakers pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Oh, and the keeper slashing through the defense, enough for a first down.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. And the Boilermakers with 1st and 10 here. And he drops back in the gun, looking for his big tight end. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Boy, this is a big play by this offense. They go on the post route. It's a perfectly run route. It looks like the ball is going to be overthrown, but how about the receiver laying out to bring that one in for the big game?
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Back to pass. It's Paul. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
They're now 3 for 3 on these 4th down conversions. Been a big factor in extending the drives and wearing down this defense, and a big reason they have the lead.
Touchdown, Boilermakers. Add 6 more points to the total. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold.
Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That's incomplete, even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, drops back. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. He's swarmed by the defense. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's got it right near the end zone. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Well, it's tough to play defense inside the 5-yard line. You're spread all over the field. They do a good job of pressuring, but more importantly, they keep the receiver short of the goal line.
They've been stopped on third down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? Out of the gun now on third down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. See what they can do this time. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. He gets loose. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Touchdown, Purdue. No chance to catch him there.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Iowa City has given us a fun first half. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Boilermakers will kick it off to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. And one play has flipped field position. First down, the opponent's 44. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Cut quickly. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Your head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The Hawkeyes look to keep this drive moving. And they hand it off to the back. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Now it's second down here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Caught for the completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And he's got it, no problem.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. Has the first down and more. That's a solid gain there. He keeps it and picks up the first down himself.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Keeping it on the ground here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
He'll toss it to the back. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time. And the Boilermakers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And there's the handoff. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down at the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. And the Boilermakers are in the red zone now. Quarterback's got it on the option. Headed for the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Boilermakers.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. After the PAT, they go up 19. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
28, Iowa, 9.
Doesn't bring the kick out, touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And this pass is on target. Caught. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
It's an outbound. The catch made. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone. And the Hawkeyes will try to keep this drive moving. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. When he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Breaking free at midfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep down the right side. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Short pass finds the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Back to throw again. He cannot escape. It's a sack. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Chewing clock with the running game. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Pitch play to the back. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The Boilermakers will look to convert here on 4th down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. They've been great on 4th down so far today. 3 for 3. Can they stay perfect? It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
Gain of 1. And first down for the offense.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. The Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. And it's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. And it's a direct snap. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Fires it to the wideout. It took one last extra shot, but time runs out on this one. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed...